Viewers and subscribers, please make sure to subscribe to Saga News TV and give a like and share, because if you don't, you will miss out a lot of news.
A St. James businesswoman and a Westmoreland plumber has been charged for the alleged role in the deadly gun attack on a policeman and his family along the Red Main Road, Montego Bay, St. James on August 9. Charged are 38 years old Trafika Malcolm, otherwise called Traft, of Catchinall, St. James, and 23 years old Cadine Nilton of Betheltown, Westmoreland. They are charged with murder, wounding with intent, using a prohibited weapon to commit a felony, conspiracy to commit murder, conspiracy to commit wounding with intent, and conspiracy to use a prohibited weapon to commit a felony. Another accused man, 24 years old, Orlando Thomas, was killed in a confrontation with the police on August 13. Malcolm is believed to be the mastermind behind the attack, which left 36 years old Latoya Stevenson dead, while a policeman who is reportedly attached to the Era 1 lottery scam task force and a child were shot and injured. Reports are that at 8:45 p.m., Stevenson and her family drove to a location in the vicinity of Elevate nightclub and Long in Reading to collect a key from Thomas. Nathan drove Thomas to the location, after which Stevenson exited her vehicle and retrieved the key and hurried back to her family. Thomas allegedly brandished a firearm and opened fire, hitting Stevenson, the policeman, and the child. They were assisted to hospital where the woman was pronounced dead, while the others were admitted. Following investigation, Malcolm was arrested during a police operation on Wednesday, August 13, during an operation in Burntground, Ramborough, Hanover, while Nathan later turned himself in on August 16. 3 days later, both were charged. After giving caution statement, a court date is being arranged. 43 years old Robert Fall Brown will appear before the St. Catherine Parish Court on Friday answering the charge of an alleged attempted rape of a woman in her home in Chrysalane, Portmore, St. Catherine. Brown of Orchard Close, Greater Portmore, has been charged with burglary and attempted rape. Reports from the Portmore police are that at 11 p.m. on August 12th, Brown allegedly forced open the grill to the woman's house and gained entry. He then entered the room where she was sleeping and attempted to have sexual intercourse with her against her will. A report was made to the police and an investigation was launched, during which Brown was named as person of interest. He was subsequently arrested and charged, following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. A St. Catherine woman night of rest turned into a sheer arrow when she woke up in the dead of night to find a naked man standing over her in bed demanding sex. The accused, 31 years old Richard Taylor, otherwise called Richie, of Newtown District, Arkansas, Glengaft, has since been charged with burglary and assault with intention to rape. Reports are that around 1 a.m. on Monday, the woman was asleep when she felt someone pinning her down. She used the light on her phone to shine it on the intruder and discovered Taylor, reportedly completely nude, hovering over her. Police say Taylor allegedly assaulted the woman and insisted on sex, but she raised an alarm, causing him to run towards the kitchen, leaving his shorts behind in his escape. Investigators later determined that he allegedly forced open the grill to enter the house and use the same route to flee. The woman reported the matter to the police and Taylor was arrested August 19 after being interviewed in the presence of his attorney. He is scheduled to appear before the St. Catherine Parish Court on Tuesday, August 26. Police assigned to the St. Catherine South Division have launched an investigation into the death of a 42-year-old man whose body was discovered inside a house in the parish on Monday night. The deceased has been identified as Victor Timal, otherwise called Defy, unemployed of Sirgood Lane, Red Ground District, Olaba, St. Catherine. Reports are that about 7:30 p.m. on Monday night, August 18, the police received a report of a body found with burn marks lying on its back inside a one-room boat dwelling. Upon arrival, lawman found the decomposing body of Timal. The scene was processed and the body was removed for a post-mortem examination to be conducted. Police theorize that Timal may be died since around Monday, August 11, 2025. Detectives assigned to the Olaba Criminal Investigation Branch or continue their probe into the matter. Police in Manchester have charged 34-year-old labourer who allegedly assaulted his spouse by striking her with a television during a heated argument in their community. The accused, Conroy Dias, otherwise called Lucky City, of Battersea District Portmore has been charged with assault occasion actually bodily harm and malicious destruction of property following the Sunday, August 17 incident. Reports from the Mandeville Criminal Investigation Branch are that about 3 p.m. Dias and his spouse became embroiled in a dispute. During the quarrel, he reportedly used a television set to hit the woman on her left foot, causing swelling and bruised. Dias then reportedly used a metal rake to smash 12 glass window pane, valued at $6,000, before turning the same implements and the household items, including a dresser valued at $35,000 and a 2-burner gas stove worth $4,000. The complainant later reported the incident to the police. Dias was subsequently arrested and charged. A court date is being finalized. 19-year-old Ronaldo Dixon is in police custody for allegedly using a piece of board to hit a man in his head after the man refused to buy him something to drink. A farmer of St. Elizabeth is charged with wounding with intent and robbery with aggravation. Reports from the Lacovia police are that at 9:30 a.m. on August 15, Dixon approached the man and demanded that he buy him a drink. When the man refused, that's when Dixon allegedly struck the man in the head, which caused a wound that bleed. Dixon then proceeded to reportedly rob the man of his money. The man was assisted to hospital where he was treated and released. The incident was later reported and Dixon was subsequently arrested and charged. His court date is being finalized. A woman was allegedly kicked, dragged and even held at gunpoint by 2 men during an attack on Redhills Road, St. Andrew last Tuesday evening. Charge is 29-year-old plumber Roshane Jiggs Ward and 32-year-old carpenter O'Shane Ward, both of Redhills Road, Kingston 19. Reports from the Constant Spring Police are that between 6 p.m. and 7:30 p.m., 2 women got into an argument when both men intervened. They allegedly kicked the woman all over her body, leaving her battered with swelling and bruised. She was then dragged towards the house, where Roshane allegedly held her, while O'Shane pressed a handgun against her neck, threatening to kill her. The woman, however, managed to escape and reported the incident to the police. Following investigation, the men were captured in their community. They were charged on Saturday, August 16, with assault at common law, assault occasioning bodily harm, possession of prohibited weapon, and assault occasion grievous bodily harm. Their court dates are being finalized. The Jamaica Constabulary Force is reporting that another inmate who escaped from the Constant Spring police lockup earlier this week has been recaptured. He is 23-year-old Talik Chambers of a Burlington Avenue address in St. Andrew, who has been held and charged of identity theft. Chambers is the third escapee to be caught since 9 men cut their way through a metal grill and door to flee custody on Tuesday. 19-year-old Richard Bishop of Olympic Way, St. Andrew, who is charged with burglary and larceny, was recaptured on Wednesday. Shortly after the jailbreak, police also nabbed 45-year-old David Reddy of Melbourne Avenue, Kingston, who was facing charge of burglary and larceny. The man still at large are Kemar Kelly, 25 of Mannings Hill District, charged with assault at common law and using a firearm to commit a scheduled offense. Brandon Ennis, 26 of Belvedere, Redhill, St. Andrew, charged with possession of a prohibited weapon. Junior Anthony Barnes, 26 of Iron River, Stony Hill, St. Andrew, charged with possession of weapon and ammunition. Danke Douglas, 25 of Oxford Street, Kingston, charge unknown. Alonzo Espute, 19 of Cassava P, St. Andrew, charged with murder, stabbing. Frey Messias, 18 of Pinto, Stony Hill, St. Andrew, charged with rape. Police are reminding members of the public that it is a criminal offense to harbor a fugitive and have urged anyone with information and the men's whereabouts to contact the police immediately.